All right, tell us, when someone is not trying on a test, what do?
They just look around, just write like things that you're not supposed to write.
Like write random answers?
Yeah.
Thank you. So they look around the room and they write random answers?
Yeah.
And they just sit there?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, tell us, some kids try a little on a test. What does that look like if they're trying a little?
They're not getting their notebook out to help them, and they're just sitting there, and they didn't follow directions, so they don't know what they're supposed to do. And they're gonna work and work and then take a break, and they don't listen, and
All right, Sincere, if someone's giving a full effort during the test, tell us what they do.
well, they focus hard and they ignore distractions, and
They use strategies.
And
Before they turn it in, what do?
before they turn it in,
Do they check it over?
they check it over first, and then they turn it in.
Very good. All right, Jaden is going to tell us a little bit about when people are not trying or only trying a little during writing time, what it looks like.
When they're not trying, looking around, chatting, talking, not listening. And when they're a little trying, they have a little on their paper, talking, looking around, sometimes not listening.
And tell us, how much are those kids going to be learning?
Not a lot.
Thank you. All right, Brecklin, tell us about when people are giving a full effort during writing. What should we see?
They listen, they have nice handwriting, they read it again to make sure they didn't have any mess-ups, they check it, they have lots of things on their paper, and they're not looking around, they're not messing around, they're not talking, and they're thinking of what they're going to write on their paper.
And where are their eyes?
On their paper, not looking around the room.
Thank you.
Somebody's not doing the work, they're doing nothing.
Okay, yep, some kids during math, instead of their work, they're just sitting there doing nothing. What
Yeah.
are they doing instead of their work, King?
They're just sitting there.
They're just sitting there. And what do some kids play with?
Toys.
Yeah, they play with their pencil, they play with the pop-it, they play with the eraser, their name tag. Where are their eyes when they're not really trying, King?
Like, he's just wasting his hand doing his homework. Except he's just doing a little.
He's just doing a little, he's not trying his best, and it looks like he's looking around the room.
Yeah, like at him and everybody else doing.
So he's looking what everyone else is doing except looking at his work. And a lot of times, King, kids who are trying a little, are they working or talking?
They're kind of talking, and some kids work and talk.
Yeah, is that doing your best if you're working and talking?
No.
What should they do, King?
They're supposed to be quiet and work.
Thank you. All right, Emmy's going to tell us about if someone was giving a full effort during math, what it would look like.
They would have been looking at their paper, they would be thinking hard, and they would ignore people if they were talking, and they would raise their hand and take their time and really pay attention.
And what do they do before they turn in their work?
They would check it.
Thank you. Hey Hamilton friends, you know that we are learning about what it means to be a scholar. A scholar is someone who does their best learning at school. This last week we talked about how some kids come here and they don't really try. Some kids, they try a little, and other kids, they give their full effort. When we don't really try, we have zero learning. When we try a little, we learn a little, and when we give a full effort, that's when we have that big learning or that maximum amount of learning we can do here at school. Our goal is that during all the subjects of the day, reading, writing, math, spelling. You're working and you're giving your full effort. It's hard to do this, but we know that you can. When kids are sitting in their desk, playing with toys, looking around the room, or asking to go to the bathroom more than they need to, or sharpening their pencils too much, not working, that's considered not trying. When kids are sitting there stuck but not using their strategies, or looking to their partner to give them the answers, or writing down a little but not really giving some thought and detail into their work, we would call that trying a little. And for full effort, we see kids with their eyes on their paper, they're raising their hands, they're asking questions, they're thinking in their brain about the strategy that the teachers have taught, they're making sure that they fill up their paper, they check their answers before they turn it in, they're not rushing, they take their time, they care about the quality of their work, they're using nice handwriting and making sure that the teacher can read it. Full effort, that's what we want from you.